Hi, I'm Trisha Gray from Sing Like a Star Studio in Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome to Singing Lessons for the Intermediate Student. Students who've been singing a while, particularly without good instruction, have usually acquired some vocal habits or tendencies that are preventing them from singing freely. Not all students come in with the same vocal issues, so I don't just give the same exercise to each student. Students will present with one of the four basic voice types: pulled chest, light chest or no chest, a flip, or a mix. A pulled chest, again, is a person who goes, ah! They're screaming as they get to the top because they can't get out of their chest voice and into their mixed voice. A flip is a person who cannot hold on to the vocal cords as they go higher. Ah! That's called a flip. And the next example would be a no chest or a light chest where the person is singing ah, where there's barely any sound. That's because the vocal cords are not coming together properly or adducting. And then if we have a person who can mix, they're going to be able to get all the way from the bottom to the top of their voice with no breaking, like this. Nay, 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 nay. This is all about the vocal cords and how well they're functioning or staying together or adducting in the sound. All right, so for a pulled chest person, a person who pulls chest, we're going to give them a series of exercises that is going to provide them with release. So, a great way to find your release is first to find your head voice on the top and just say, whoo, right? Just get into that, even if it feels like a falsetto. Whoo, whoo, just locate that sound. And now, go back and take your fingers and press up on your cheeks here and say, same place, and see if you can come down from there. We're now connecting from the head voice into the chest voice. Okay? Once you're able to accomplish that, let's see if you can go from the bottom of the voice into the top of the voice like this. So for the person with no chest or light chest, again, they're sounding like ah, because their vocal cords are not coming together or adducting properly. Your vocal cords are right here in your larynx. Your larynx is that little bump right here in your throat. And the vocal cords have to come together to make the sound correctly. So our objective here with the light chest, no chest person is to get those cords to come together or adduct. So to find that place, do this. Say ah, ah, ah. Try it. Ah, ah, ah. Notice how you get much more sound when you're doing that. Once you're able to find that, we're going to do that on a 5-tone scale where you say ah, 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 ah. Ah, 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 ah. And etc. Make sure you don't go too high. We don't want to turn you into a chest puller from being a no chest person. Only take this scale up to about A flat above middle C at the highest. And I'm talking about for the ladies here. Generally speaking, we're not going to find men who have the problem of no chest, light chest, because you've been using your chest voice your entire life. The people who tend to have the issue of no chest, light chest are females who've been singing in choir a lot, where they say, sing airy, breathy, and weak, but blend. All right, our last category is the flipper category, the flip, where the cords toggle back and forth, oh, kind of disconnect and let go. A great way to get your vocal cords to stay together is to use the sound. So say that, and then we'll apply that to a scale like this. I've positioned the scale so that you're going to be up and over your first bridge at the top of the scale. The bridge is the area where things tend to fall apart, where it's going to crack or break if that's going to happen. So ladies, we started you right there on an A below middle C. Gentlemen, you would likely start on about a C below middle C and say Notice how the vocal cords are holding together as we say It's very hard to blow too hard on this exercise. That's why it's so great for getting a good balance. We don't want to blow too hard. All right, for the person who finds that they can actually mix and get into their upper register without breaking, without falling apart, and without strain, we're going to call them a mix, person who can mix. And a great way to make your mix better is to do this little exercise. Mum, mum, mum. Mum, 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 mum. I'm Trisha Gray for SingLikeAStar.com in Atlanta, Georgia, and these have been singing lessons for the intermediate student. I'm Trisha Gray from Sing Like a Star Studios in Atlanta, Georgia. Please visit my website at www.singlikeastar.com where you can take lessons via Skype, iChat, and speakerphone. And you can see more of my videos on YouTube /Trisha Gray, TRICIAGREY.